the one with my prisoner. Congratulations! We've captured him many times, but no one has ever actually gotten him as far as Kronos before he escaped. He's quite the prize. Beam him down directly to the prison here in First City, and we'll make arrangements for the prisoner transfer. Kronos prison facility out. The prisoner has been received.
Okay, now it's time for you to beam. Beam down.
The prisoner has been received and muzzled. Typical human, in love with the sound of his own voice. Oh, some stuff tried to reach you here. Word about your promotion has traveled fast, it seems. I suggest you present yourself to the High Council and get the formalities out of the way.
And I'm going to tell him I'm going to go see the Chancellor now. So, it tells you where to go, if you, which is great. So, wow, they redid the Great Hall a little bit. This is kind of cool. Good. They redid some things. Okay, this is the Chancellor.
There he is, the hero that brought us a Federation prisoner, the warrior who saved the Segpa, the rightful heir of a starship by right of personal combat. You have done well to start your career. I will be keeping an eye on you and your progress. Now, before you go flying off to find your adventure, there is the matter of your duties as a captain in the Klingon Defense Force. There is the matter of Lieutenant Doran's husband, her Parmach. It is your duty to inform him of her death, as you are now her superior officer, even in death.
We will find Chagrin, Doran's Parmach, working at the exchange.
Okay, and tells you where to go. Yeah, like maybe they didn't redo this, and it just looked a little different. I don't know. Oh yeah, they did. What's this stuff? This is new. Oh, it's the anniversary thing. That's what threw me. Okay. Alright, so going in here to pick up one of my officers. It's still really part of the tutorial. And talk to him.
Greetings. I am Farm, a fully investor. What can I... Chagrin. Oh, right. He's one of the main...
I didn't mean to do that.
Make sure the exchange computers are up and running. Last I knew, he was running diagnostics in the warehouse, located in the back of the exchange. One more thing. As a first-time visitor to this exchange, you qualified for a free sample of our fine merchandise. You won't find better quality anywhere on Kronos, Warrior. And if you like it, feel free to come back. Like the Grand Nagus always says, the only thing better than a first-time customer is a repeat customer.
Okay, so particularly need, but I have things up here to get, and I will get them. So in the account bank I have a bunch of stuff for my character. Okay. And in here, I don't need to put anything in there. Okay, so anyway, now I'm going to equip some better stuff. I've got a better shield. I've got a better armor. I've got a kit. I've got that. 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 And yeah, I'll put that in there for now. And also I have a good disruptor pistol. And let me give him... Yeah, that's fine. He's got a decent weapon there. And in the ship, well, let me hold on to these things because I think I can claim something. Let's see. Not sure. Let's see. Well, I don't have it there. Well, there's that one. And let's just do a random name. Actually, I'm going to do something here. I'm going to do this. Like in... Done. And I'm not sure if I can get it, but yeah, I have to go to the ship place, to the shipyard to get it. But anyway, I'm going to, before I continue, I am going to stop and come back and then continue. All right, because I'm going to make a break here in the video recording. All right, I'm back. Let me show you a few things. I've got some more gear here that I picked up. Actually, just let me close this here. That was part of the... let me do this. That was part of the stuff that my main character crafted, so that I'll have a bunch of gear to use and upgrade as I go along with this character. So, one more thing I want to do is I don't have this officer set as one of the away team members, so let's do that. Okay. And he is a tactical officer. Okay, good. That's a good mix up there. Good blend. My character's an engineer, so come down here. I want to move some things around on this, so let's put that there. There's certain things that I like. Okay, it's key. Actually, I normally put these up here, so let's do that. Yes. Okay. So anyway, I like to keep certain things in certain places. So these are like extra weapons down here, and this is the medical generator, and then the shield generator. Okay, so let's continue with this. The end of this tutorial. I think this is the one of the last mission parts of the tutorial. Okay, and this guy we're about to talk to, you pick him up as part of your away team crew as well.
Nausicaan smugglers. They must have known I was all alone in here. Ambushed me. They're pirates, robbing the exchange. Someone must stop them. I'm too injured to...
And then I'll deal with these pirates, etc., etc., etc. Okay. So, let's pop down my... And these things heal. And I'm going to put down the turret. And then the mines. Use them for now, too. Okay, so... Okay. Alright. There's some more over there. So there's going to be a part where there's a Ferengi. I just see him. He's up right over here. And when you get close to him, he starts running around and screaming profusely. And you're supposed to get up to him and punch him. It's kind of funny to get him to stop. Okay. Not yet. Okay. You gotta go back here. Speak with Chagrin. Or Chagrin.
You fight well. You've given me time to recover my strength. Now I must find Mazarog and put an end to that miserable Takek's treachery. Well, tell them something. Who am I? Mazarog! You're nothing but a smuggling Yintach! No. Wrong as always. I'm the one who's going to kill you. A real warrior never lets his prey escape. You dare to challenge a warrior of the Empire?
Okay, and he dropped a piece of gear or something here. Oh, personal shield. That's good. I can pop that in to Kagan. Yes. Yes, he could use something better. Let's give him that in his devices. Okay. And I'm supposed to...
You said you had something to tell me.
Talk to him again.
I understand. She was a true warrior. Tell me, exactly how did she die? It is good you were able to avenge her death, but she failed. I will not have Doran denied entrance to Stovokor because she died at the hands of a traitor. If you would have me, I would join your crew and fight by your side in her name. My talents as an engineer are wasted here in these warehouses. Let me battle worthy foes. You will be a captain worthy of my service.
And there you go. You get...
Congratulations, Lieutenant. Prison.
He's a good add-in to the... Oh, you know what? The Ferengi never screamed. They must have changed that. So yeah, they've done some minor changes to these tutorial missions.
prisoner you dropped off escaped with the help of 2 accomplices. One was a male Orion, and the other a Nazi. Motion, filing a complaint. The prisoner transfer that never occurred, and then kept shouting until he managed to distract the entire room. Meanwhile, the Nausicaan made his way into the cell block and shorted out the force field controls. Cameras caught him equipping our Federation prisoner with a holo-emitter disguise. The 3 then escaped into the city in the aftermath. Security cameras caught the trio heading north before they were lost in the crowd. You are to search there for any witnesses that may lead us to their hiding location. I don't care what this prisoner knows. He's been more trouble than his value to intelligence. If he happens to die during capture, there will not be an inquiry.
I think I know where we can start looking for the criminals. The Chamber of Judgment is nearby, close to the Lake of Fire. An old judge I know likes to sit near the lake between trials. He might have seen something, and he's no friend to criminals. If he saw them, he will be happy to bring them to justice. The Lake of Fire is just outside of the exchange. With luck, the judge will be there.
Okay. So let's also talk about something here. I'm now a lieutenant, and oh yeah, you're still a lieutenant when you start out, and when you get to level 10, you become a lieutenant commander. So here unlocked. Requires advanced unlock transwarp. Okay. Lieutenant space ability, experience points, base of maneuvers. Let's see what else is here. So these are the things that happen when you get to these particular levels, and there are 65 levels in the game. So, all right, there you go. Let's continue. And talk to this guy.
Look there. If you come to try and curry my favor in the courtroom, you're wasting your time and risking my wrath. Curious. I did see such a trio recently, but saw little of it. On reflection, the human was garbed in a heavy cloak, perhaps to conceal his prison uniform. Indeed, they headed north, then west. They may have sought one of the tailors there to acquire new clothes to disguise themselves.
Okay. Before I do that, there's also something that I need to look at. Is I think there's a free uniform. Yep, and let me claim it before I forget. Okay.
Head west from the courtyard and down the stairs to the tailor.
The stranger with the Orion and Nausicaan? Yes, they were just here. They made a quick purchase and then made their way to the bar to the west. Speaking of new clothes, I could outfit you and your crew in the latest in Klingon fashion for the right price. Come see me anytime.
Okay. This. Oh, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. More of these characters that you talk to, they're now voiced. They didn't used to be voiced, if I remember. And so that is really pretty cool. So, anyway, I'm heading on this investigation to find what happened, where these guys went.
What can I...
Ah, yes, them. They asked about another Orion, a fixer named Garat, then headed downstairs. Syndicate business, I'm guessing. Anyway, their business, not mine.
I almost don't remember this.
A stranger, an Orion, and a Nausicaa. Reminds me of a joke I heard once. Well, yeah, then again, perhaps this isn't the time for such things. You know, I did see such a group. They went into the back rooms, right over there, behind those doors. Always happy to help warriors of the Empire with anything they might need. Good hunting.
Okay. Before I do that, let me do something here. Okay, I need to put him in my stations. Okay.
That is a suspiciously new console for an old building.
Enemy targets on
Okay. Yeah, these early missions are really easy, and they're that way on purpose. I mean, you don't even have to use all the other goodies. Something purple dropped. What is that?
Incendiary devices to cover their
Is that what the new
We should
animation?
disable these in case they are set to ignite later.
Is that the new animation for the lockbox? Oh, the lithium. That's cool. Okay, so yeah, basically disarm the bombs. Deactivating or disarming the bombs is something you'll have to do several times throughout the game.
Let's resume our search for the human criminal. That room in the back looks like a good place to start.
That was one of my new abilities, which is repower to shields, ground ability. It's actually really good.
You're too late. You may have defused the bombs, but your quarry is long gone.
Okay, that's it right over there. Yeah, he was cake.
He's not talking. Probably trained to withstand torture. We're not going to get anywhere with this one.
KDF security is on their way. They can take this Bachtag to the infirmary.
And you see the circle. That's where we got to go on the map.
According to the logs, the last transport was to the shipyard in orbit above Kronos. If we don't hurry, our prisoner could easily secure passage out of the system. I recommend we go to the shipyard at once. We need to make our way to the transporter pad to beam to the shipyard, Captain.
So while I'm in the shipyard, I'll also do other things on camera while on recording so that you can see. I'll switch ships to the better ship that I have and put on the better gear and what better gear that I can put into it and activate that ship as my ship. Okay. So even before I talk to this guy that I got to talk to, I'm going to do that so that you can see. And is it customize ship? No. And manage ships. Okay. So this is the ship right here that I got that is better than the other one. So let's ready that one, and then I'll come over here, and it's time to put in the better gear. So let's see, I can put that in. Huh. Yes. Okay, and then put a turret in. And I'm going to be using plasma torpedoes. And that. Better shield. Better. Oops. warp engine and better impulse engine. And let's see. Well, let's put in something like that and something like that. And put in one of these. All right. So a lot of this stuff here is junk, and I'll sell it at a vendor at some point. Okay, so I wanted to do that on camera so that you could see that that's what you do to improve or to update the gear on your ship. It's pretty simple. The other thing that I need to do is go to my bridge stations, and yeah, that's what they're at. Okay. Engineering team and high yield torpedo.
You interested in buying a slightly used ship? Oh yes, just minutes ago. I sold him a shuttle. He seemed in a rush to leave. Didn't think anything of it. I assume he's wanted by the KDF? Lucky for you, I kept a copy of the transponder code of the shuttle he just bought. And I will give it to you at no charge. In fact, since you're going after such a dangerous fugitive, let me throw in this technical manual. The spec should help your tactical officer to be able to eke some better performance out of your ship. Just to show you which side I'm on. Kapla!
Captain, we found the transponder signal. Standing by to beam you aboard and begin pursuit.
Okay, yeah, that stuff. So, got new tech manuals. As you saw, were just awarded. And also got that one too that was dropped. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you how you train this up. So we got a guy here, Chagrin, who is an engineer, and that's the ability that came in. And to learn it, you just do that. And it's learned. You can switch abilities if you want. I'm going to leave the engineering team because it heals the hull. It's handy in battle. So, and then in this one, you got torpedo spread, which is cool. Although I'm going to continue to use high yield torpedo for the plasma torpedo. It's really, really good and powerful. So down over here, we got. Was it this one? You already have that. Here's battle strategies. What is that? Oh, that's a kit module. Okay, so that's not a thing to train an officer with. So, okay. What did you do on that? Okay. So let's organize this stuff. Alright, so I'm going to beam the ship and continue. Okay, so one of the things I got to do is I got to put in my abilities here. There's torpedo high yield. Just put that up there. And I got engineering team for healing. Okay, and that can go there, and that can go there. And I don't have... Ooh, I got evasive maneuvers. And that's it, as far as for abilities right now. at endgame, you can fill that whole 5 rows of tray up here with abilities and things. So anyway, let's... Okay, it says to contact the warden.
I'm disappointed he was able to get off Kronos, but not surprised. He's a slippery one. Do what you need to do to bring him back. You have his warp trail, so I begin with that.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Okay, so I got skill points. I got a bunch of skill points to spend. So let's see. Well, not a bunch. I have 2 points. So let's see. We probably want its first thing. Just put something in it into weapon training, and then in the ground point, come over here, and I'm going to say put it in the shield first. And what do we want? Bridge officer training for line barrier or turret fabrications. We want turret fabrications. Okay. All right. All right, so I'm going to take a break and pause the recording, and then when I come back, we'll do the next mission.